enrollment form, okay? As I stated earlier, this is for both medical and dental, okay? Just to help you fill out the form, Section A is basically the employer to complete, but I'll help you out how to complete the form. On Section A, if you can please check the box that says new enroll, because you're new to Cigna, so it'll be new enrollment. So we check that box. And then please put the effective date, which is November 1st of this year, 2009. And then we want the employer name, but we don't need the address. You can leave that section blank. We only need the name of the employer. And then you basically go to section B. I'm sorry? Okay. So Section A, you need to check off the boxes as enrollment, new enrollment. Put your effective date and the name of the company. That's all we need.
Do you mean the date is the date of hire or the date where it says type of change?
We don't need the hire date. That's just for your employer.
So type of changes, is that where you put the date? Because the date's not in A1 unless it's on that.
No, if you look at Section A, it says you have a little box that says, the second box says.
You're on the wrong form.
I'm on the wrong one?
Yes.
Yeah, it's the blue form.
It's not in the other one.
Yeah, that form that you have, you can just disregard, because we're only using one form, which is the blue form. Okay? So now let's move to Section B.
You don't need to put the employer's address.
No, we don't need the employer's address, only the name, so we can identify this is for a start. So, on Section A, if you can just give me a couple more minutes, we'll be done in just a few minutes. Section B, you put yourself, you're the subscriber, you put your last name, first name, any initial, if you have your initial, and we must have your social security number. That is a must. When you receive your Cigna ID card, you're not going to have your social security number in your card. Cigna is going to assign you an identification number. But we do need the social security number of the subscribers, that's all of you, for the enrollment purposes. We have to have that, that's a must. And please, when you write very legible, because when we get those forms, we want to make sure that we process them the first time correctly. We want to make sure that we spell your name correct, first and last name, and make sure we send the card to the right address. So please be very legible as you print on this form. Then we want basically your date of birth, your home number, your work number. You don't need to include your email address. You can leave that blank. If you have an employer identification number, you don't need that. If you want to put it, you can, but it's just optional. And then you put your home address, the street, the city, the state, and the zip code, please. Then in the middle of Section B, you need to put yourself again, where it says employee. You need to put your last name, first name, middle initial, your social security number again, your date of birth again, and your sex. And it says medical options. If you're electing medical and dental, you need to select those two boxes where it says medical and dental. So you got to select those two boxes. Because if you don't, we're only going to put you on the option that you're going to mark, either medical or dental or both. Then it says PCP HCC choice. That is where you're going to write the provider ID number. Please do not write the provider name, because if you put the provider name, we won't be able to identify that provider, and you're going to receive a card with the unassigned doctor, or a doctor is not your choice. Now, the good thing is if you receive an ID card and that's not your doctor of your choice, you can call customer service, remember, over 24 hours, 7 days a week, and you can make your own selections. So on this section, you need to write in the provider ID number. If you look at provider directory, each provider, first of all, our provider directory is by alphabetical order by medical group. And you can see the name of the medical group, you have the cities that they provide services to, and you also have the hospital or hospitals that they are affiliated with. And then you'll list all the primary care doctors, and you will see the ID number for each location. That is the ID number that you're going to put in this section. And if you're an existing patient of that doctor or that office, it says yes or no, you can mark there yes or no. And for the dental, you're gonna do the same thing. Our provider directors for the HMO, each office has an identification number. That is the number they're gonna write on this form. Now, on the dental side, you can see that has option 1, choice 2. It does not mean that you can go to both. The only reason why we have 1 and 2 under the dental only is because in case that one option, the first option is not available, we will assign you to the second option. But it does not mean that you can go to both. If you're assigned to one dental office, you end up going to something that you're not assigned to, you're gonna be responsible 100% for the bill. I'm just letting you know ahead of time. So it's very important that if you're not happy with that dental office, or you want to change, you need to call Cigna first, make that change, and then you can start going to the new dental office and staying with the medical. You have to stay within the network. That is how the HMO works. Any questions on that?
The dental office, again, you just leave it with provider number?
Yes, yes, for both medical and dental, yes. On section C, this is where you're gonna mark your option. For the medical, obviously you're gonna mark the second box that says HMO, okay, that's just very easy. And then you're gonna go to that section D where it says dental, and then you're gonna mark where it says Cigna Dental. It's the Cigna Dental, that's the one you're gonna mark for the DHMO. Okay? Section E. E as in Edward, you're gonna mark Cigna Dental, which is the CDC, which is the same as the managed care dental, as the HMO. On section F, it's only asking you if you have,
What about section B?
that is for the flexible spending, so you don't have to worry about that. You can leave that blank. Section F as in Frank, the question pertains to if you have coverage, if you have any other coverage outside of your company. Most of us, the answer is no, just put no. And then and then the last section is section H. You're gonna sign and date. We do not need your spouse signature, only the subscriber policy, the subscriber's signature, so you will sign and date. And again, you need to turn that into your human resources by the 10th of this month, next month. Any questions? This month. Okay, yeah, you're right, I'm sorry. October 10th. Next month, because today is the 30th, yeah, that's what I was saying, I'm sorry. October 10th, you gotta turn in your form to your human resources, or as soon as possible, okay?